Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In case you are new here, my name is Benjamin Owechuada. I am an architect by training. Today I'll be talking about a very sad and negative trend that is happening all across the world, especially abroad. Like I said, it's an unfortunate trend because it has to do with the family. And what's that trend about? Today we're talking about marriage breakups. Unfortunately, today this trend is on a very high increase. And like I said, especially here abroad, it has destroyed a lot of family structures. And it's so sad to see a family back home that probably are doing very well, moving abroad, has fractures, can be amended, and eventually they are broken. This is so sad. And there is a very wrong narrative that goes out there that says probably those marriages that are breaking up probably had structural defects already at home, back home in their home countries, or probably have issues already that coming abroad just magnified it and eventually get the marriages broken up. But today I want to, my own opinion, counter such a narrative that probably those marriages have issues at home before. Why do I say this? I'll be using myself particularly as a case study today. Before I traveled from my home country, Nigeria, to the UK, yeah, I have a very wonderful and lovely family, a wonderful wife, beautiful kids, and traveling abroad. You should know that because of my family history already, I've told you, I shouldn't be facing any family issues here in the UK because already I have a very firm foundation. But I want to let you know that personally myself, I went through that family restructuring here in the UK. Thing is, if you are not very careful, the system here will so overwhelm you, and if you are not lucky enough, this will affect your family negatively. I'm saying this because, like I said, I experienced this kind of a phenomenon firsthand. I mean, firsthand. Today, in today's video, I'll be talking from the man's point of view first. Then probably my next video, I'll be talking from the woman's point of view. What do I mean by the man's point of view? I'll be talking as a man today on some reasons why those marriages break up. And if you're not very careful in managing the situation, it can degenerate. Yes, it can degenerate to the breakup stage. When I moved into the United Kingdom in 2021, there was a serious shock when I came in here. Why? Because I'm an African to the core, and I've lived all my life in Africa. Don't forget that. Then coming to the Western world now, where the laws, the rules, and everything has changed, sometimes it plays some tricks on your psyche because you're like, this is a new world, this is a world that belongs to the other sex, not your own sex, and all that. But that's not the major reasons why families break up here. As a man, when you come to the UK, and bear in mind, most families are relocated from their home countries to the UK are pretty doing well back home. Yeah, majority of families are moved, they're relocated because relocating from your home country to the UK or to the West or abroad, it's very much capital intensive. It's very expensive. It's a very costly venture to undertake. Now, you can imagine if you are back home in your home country before you moved abroad, definitely you are doing pretty well. Work-wise, profession-wise, and everything, you are doing pretty well. But all of a sudden, you come to this strange country, you find yourself without a job, your financial inflow has probably stopped or reduced drastically because you're no longer back home to manage the business you're running. Here, the bills are piling up, not like home, and the bills are expensive. So putting all these factors together, and as a man, you are here now, you are left lost. That thing affects you negatively in a lot of ways. And for me, when I came into the country, not having a job to do right now, not having a source of income, and the bills are already running, you can imagine how it plays on you. How best to handle that, you take it on your family because you feel they're the reason why you're going through this. Yeah, you relocated because of them, but the blame shouldn't be on them. But in this case now, you put the whole blame on them, and you look at them now as a problem. Now, who bears the brunt the more? The partner, the wife. We as men sometimes become so selfish that we lay all these blames on our wives and make her or make her feel she's the reason why you're going through these things. Meanwhile, she's not the reason why. Like I said, for myself, when I moved in, I started facing all these psychological issues, and it got so bad that I wasn't really doing anything at home again. I withdrew myself from the family altogether. This actually shook the family to its foundations. Yeah, I mean what I'm saying. The family was rocked to its foundation. But thank God for the kind of wife I have. She understood what I was going through mentally, and she played the game very well. At that point, when I was dishing out all the pressures on her, she was soaking them in because she knew what I was really going through. Other couple might not be able to do that, otherwise might not be able to do that, and that's where the friction comes in. Because when you pump this pressure on her too much, it gets to her breaking point and she gets back at you. Don't forget, the society here is not the way it is back home. The women here have enormous powers, and because they do have such powers, some of these women, when the pressure becomes so much on them, they activate the powers they have. And that's where we now say, oh, because you have such powers, you are now using that against me. Because I have such powers, you are trying now to, look down on me. But that's not the case. In my own situation, everything she does as a man now, and as a man, and as thinking as a man now, and because you find yourself in this situation right now, you now think, oh, she's doing this because she has these powers, she's doing this because she has these privileges. But the truth is your mind playing tricks on you. At the point I used to tell her, I said, you have changed. Do you know you have changed? If she comes home and she doesn't hug me well, I say, you have changed. If she serves my dinner and probably it's not served, I say, you have changed. At night, when I want to probably have a time out with her and she says she's tired, I tell her, you have changed or you are changing. That's the talk that comes out of our mouth all the time now as men. We look at every move she makes as she's changing because she has more powers than you do now. But that's not the case. I discovered later on that it's just my mind playing tricks on me. And because of where I find myself right now, I believe and think that she's changing because of the privileges she has right now. But truth be told, that's not the reason. If as men we can look inwards and look back at ourselves and try to do an appraisal, your wife, your kids are not your problem. The problem is what you're going through right now. And I believe that as much as we can, if we can take out the family from our troubles, to help us a great deal. In my own case, at a point I stopped sleeping in the same room with my wife. When she's upstairs and downstairs, sometimes she comes to like, come on, why don't you come upstairs to the bedroom? Just let me have some time to think. But truth be told, I'm not thinking about anything, but I'm just angry at everyone around me. I look at them as the cause of my problem, but they are not in the real sense of the word. And when I got to realize that the problem wasn't my wife or my kids, that was when my relief started coming in. At that point, I started thinking about, why are you here? What have you got? What are the skills? What can you do to break free from this situation? And the moment I started looking in, I started thinking of how to go about the situation. Things started changing. I won't lie to you. At the point, my family, my home was getting to a breaking point that most families get to and don't come back from. But Fortunately for me and for the kind of wife I have, when we got to that point, she was able to bring us back from that point and give me reasons why I shouldn't tip over. And today, I think we are better off because we understood the situation. The societal pressure on you when you move abroad is enormous. As a man, doing very well, pretty well, and doing and making so much money back home, and coming over here now, you have been constrained, you have been restrained in so many fronts. It hits you as a man, and it hits your pride and your ego. And secondly, the kind of job you might want to start with here, which most people start, it's menial, and you're like, it's plays on your mind that how can I be doing such a job, knowing who I was or where I'm coming from, and today I'm coming to this level to start this thing, this kind of job, forgetting that you're in a strange land, you're in a new land, and you need to start somehow. And before you know what, if you can withstand the initial pressure, gradually you come back to who you are. Take the trainings, take the courses, study as hard as you can, get the practical experiences that is required there. You can climb back the ladder. Yeah, you can climb back the ladder. It might look as if it's not possible, but it is. It's one day at a time. But when you come in like that and you start from this ground zero building up, it hits your ego as a man, it hits your pride as a man. And sometimes you now look at your wife as if, because she knows the kind of job you're doing right now, she will look down on you. No, most women don't do that, they understand. But because we put small pressure on them, we pile all our frustrations on them, and they can't bear it at a certain stage, they hit back at us, and we say, look, she's caused our family breakdown, all the family is breaking down because of her insensitivity or because she doesn't care. No, that's not really. The truth is, as long as we can bear the pressure to some extent and try to look inward and understand that this is not their making, and this is just the starting point for us again, and if we can come together, hold hands together, we can cross this bridge, then we discover that it becomes easy for all of us. So as a man, if you are going through this today, I want to encourage you, don't put the pressure on your family, don't put it on your wife, don't put it on your kids. Just look inwards. You are starting on the fresh foundation. You are starting from a new platform. You grow back again. Just stay strong. Just stay firm. Don't allow this destroy your home. Don't allow this destroy your marriage. It's not worth it. If you can sacrifice all you did from back home and bring your family over here, you didn't bring them here to come and destroy your home. You brought them here for the betterment of their future. So please stay firm, hold strong, keep hope alive. Don't get discouraged by the situation. Don't get discouraged by the circumstances around you. You overcome. I was there before, and I can say that categorically, God helped us. God helped us. So I want to encourage you today, if you're there right now, please don't let the situation break your home. Don't become one of the statistics of those that came and their homes became broken. Just stay strong, stay firm, look inward. What can you do? What skills can you develop at this stage? Look at all this, and before long, we'll be back again. I hope this video has helped someone today. This video has blessed you. And if it has, please don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to share, and don't forget to turn on your notification button. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Bye for now.